Hey up, YouTubers. Hey up. It's Weight Watcher back here again. Anyway, we're going to do a load of towels. Today? No, well, say today, tonight. And go up it. Now. Right. Let's lift you up. Let's lift you up. Let's tilt it back. I think I'll do that. I think it's tilt it back. And zoom you in. Let's see. What are we going to select? So what we're going to select? Cottons. Be perfect. That's it. And Todont. Too much fairy. Too much fairy there. About 20ml. And where's that? Tesco Everyday Basics fabric softener. 2 caps. For some strange reason they designed the cap so you only put 2 in anyway. One's not enough. Apparently you're supposed to put 1 1/4 caps in if you're doing a normal load, which is 35ml. And 2 caps is 56ml. So that's up to them. And I'll show it up. And back down you go. Come on, go backwards. Right. I'm going to lay out a little few grounds. At the minute, my camera will not charge whilst recording, so I need a new camera. I know what I'm going to get, but I'll get it in a few minutes' time. So for the first few months, I won't record anything for more than an hour 20, I think. It's now 20 now. So I'm very, very limited to what I can do. So you'll have to be patient with me. So all things like the cottons plus pre-wash, easy care plus pre-wash, and the standard cottons, the standard easy care, and the standard sensitive, and even standard like mixed doubt wash probably have to wait till a later date from now on. At the minute it's now sensing load. It stops, waits, and it fills up again. Now I doubt it's going to change its time. it's currently load sensing. It'll fill up again in a minute. Yes, I will ask to get a new camera. I know what I'm going to get now. £400 Sony camcorder. It's got 5.1 surround sound on it as well, which is unusual. Better sound experience though. Right, so I think it's sense now. So China's going to change. Which is going to keep filling up now. So there's no sense. It's now in main wash mode. I'll have to do a Cotton's Be Perfect with a tiny load in to show you the difference in what it does. I did a obviously I did a Cotton's 90 degrees on its own. I just like, oh, Cotton's 90 with Eco Perfect for drum cleaning it at the start when I first got the machine, and it filled up, did its normal thing and stopped, and then it sensed straight away, and the time dropped from about 2 hours 38 to about 2 hours 8. And then with I then did my load of underwear with Cotton's 60 pre-wash standard, which was like 3 hours 20, no, 3 hours 37 or something like that, ridiculous, or 20 or whatever. And it sensed during pre-wash, and it drops 8 minutes. But this hasn't dropped anything. But again, it is pretty full. About 5 or 6 kilo, no. I never like to fully load the machine. Shouldn't actually fully load the machine. Minutes remain. This is the seam of the door handle. They seem to change it like before they then changed it all again. They went from that type of door handle, LogiXX 8, to then this type, to then changing it to silver. The door's silver now and made it 9 kilo. The drum capacity is 58 litres for 8 kilo. And I found that out because it's on the Bosch website, on the actual Bosch website. And if you go into it, the 7 kilo Avantix, I think it is. No, the one in between. The Avantix has 7 kilo 56 litre, and the Classics is 6 kilo 53 litre, which doesn't make any sense. And then to make it even more no sense, LogiXX 9 has a 65 litre drum. Still no sense. There is no sense. So the actual capacity ratings are stupid. It's like, for 6 kilo, it's nearly 9 litres per kilo, which is what we used to work on anyway, which is what we used to have. But then you got 8 kilo and 58 litres, that's like just over 7 litres per kilo. I mean 7.25 litres per kilo. That doesn't make any sense. So really, the principle is that it's more like a 7 kilo rather than a 6. I mean, than an 8. And 9 kilos is like an 8. The proper 8 though. I don't think these big capacity machines will actually get your washing done any quicker. I mean, it's like the bigger the load, actually the longer it takes with the cycle, so it doesn't make any sense. And the Bosch probably does it though. At least the Bosch, like the 60 degrees on the LogiXX 9 is actually even longer than on the LogiXX 8. And like on the Vantix, it's only 2 hours 55. 2 hours 55 recount. Perfect. And then you got Classic 6, which is like 2 hours 45. So it's like washing an extra kilo does take longer. So yes, it's less trips to your washer, but you're not actually washing it any quicker. Very good stuff. Very proud of pretty good stuff. But it does take a lot to rinse out, which is quite odd. But actually it's not that bad anyway, so it's like if it doesn't awfully wash out, there's no irritation. Considering this is the speed perfect, it's not actually using that much water. Well, not much more anyway. But it is properly washing. The Samsung right now would have been on quick 60 with 4 rinses, and it would have been 10 minutes in still trying to wet the towels. Oh, and the other thing was on quick 60, it didn't manage to reach 60 degrees. So why did I pick the Bosch? Because I got bored waiting for the Electrolux to release top of the range model. No, I actually bought it because it was like £400 rather than £600 like on Appliances Online, or £700 on Currys Online. Oh, well, heads up, but we might be getting a new dryer yet. Not saying new, second hand. Condenser. Because it's getting to proper winter now. And leaving that back door open while it's venting the bloody dryers. Quite a bad idea. Plus you can't run the actual dryer when you go out. And you shouldn't be running dryer whilst you go out. But what tends to happen is if you run a dryer, I tend to run it. I'm going to be wondering how good this bloody washer is in a while, because if you look closely at that, there are still stains in it for some bizarre reason, and I haven't really been out. I haven't been. Well, it looks like to be grass stains, but I haven't actually been on the grass. In fact, I've hardly been out in these trousers, jeans. And then I noticed when I put this on this morning that there's still a stain on this. And that was clean on this morning, so I'm not quite sure whether the wash quality of the Samsung was very good. I mean, it went on daily wash and that was 40 minutes, like, main washing, so it'd be interesting to put it in this. But I actually only put these on a daily wash because it used more water than the cotton cycle did. It wasn't using a proper enough amount of water. Well, not on the wash, but on the rinses, it was pathetic, so I always use the daily wash. But this time I'll be using the cottons in Easy Care. I'm not sure yet. I used the mix load yesterday for some lights. They were pretty good. But I think I'll just be using cottons 40 standard, probably Vico Perfect. To wash me lights. Or Easy Care. So I'm gonna have a look. Ooh, I was actually close to buying the Panasonic rather than this, because I thought this had sold, but it hadn't, so it wasn't going to be the Panasonic then. But it was going to, if it was going to be the Panasonic, it was the top of the range, well, nearly top of the range, NA168. Brand new, £299. That place is pretty good. I'll buy more machines from there from now on. But they mainly deal with Bosch and Siemens. I think they deal with Hotpoint, but they don't advertise them on eBay. But I didn't know that Panasonic did a 10 kilo. Panasonic did a 10 kilo washing machine. But that was actually a refurbished one, and they refurbished it perfect. And it was still the same price as the 8 kilo. But the 8 kilo was brand new. Oh, it was actually new, because he'd lost all the instruction manuals and stuff. So he couldn't sell it as brand new. But there was no imperfections on the 8 kilo Panasonic. And I'm sneaking with suspicion the the programming comes from Bosch for the Panasonic. But I don't know what the rest of the machine is made of. The reason why I say that because they now have an option with speed and eco. And again, they have extra rinse, reduced ironing, and Aqua Plus, reduced ironing, pre-wash, and eco, speed. So